Try to play me. www.love2.com. It's going down. It's real with Rillos and Corn. It's Friday. Mr. White is in the building. Mr. White, what you got going on, man?
Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
He said a whole little and a whole lot. Miss Lovey's on the ones and twos.
I ain't shit.
We got Alexa in the building with the show coming up after this. Make sure you stay for that. What's tonight's drink mix?
No spoiler alerts.
No, just tell us what it's called.
Oh, wow.
This one of the ones everybody got a name.
This one is called Mermaid Lemonade.
Lemonade.
It's the way it looks. But it's
it ain't got shit to do. She said it's just the way it looks.
Yeah, I see why they call it Mermaid Lemonade.
All right, so stay tuned for that after Real Awesome and Corn. We in the building. We chilling. We've had an awesome week. We about to get stimulated.
Yeah, man.
Stimulated.
I got mine already.
You know, we about to get vaccinated.
You childish. I'm like, that is
start dancing in corners. Let me tell you something. That is Joe. They say they call him Joe Moneybag Joe these days.
Moneybag Joe.
They call him Moneybag
Somebody
Joe.
said Joe Biden doing more for these people kids than they daddies.
Oh, that's childish. That's childish.
Moneybag Joe is like, listen, Cornelius, I know this facelift is tight, but my money in your pockets is right. Vote for a white man, goddamn. Do what you do, Corn.
That's some desperately needed money. I feel like at this point, a lot of people have caught up, but it ain't nothing wrong with having a little extra. So now, if people can actually take their families on, not everybody.
No.
Oh, you still ain't caught up yet, Mr. White?
Let me speak on behalf of me.
You ain't. What you ain't?
Listen,
what you ain't caught up from?
Man,
is your rent paid?
Stop that. Rent paid.
Are you hungry?
Rent gotta come again.
Are you hungry?
Hunger is not the problem. We're trying to get these bank accounts right.
It's coming. It's on the way. It's gonna start with this $1,400. So if you do like everybody on Facebook telling you to do right now, go get your LLC.
$1,400 gonna last 10 minutes.
What they say? Go get your LLC. Invest in what? Invest in your own business, whatever. Man, look, 14. You know how many shirts you can buy with $1,400?
I do.
You can spend a whole $1,400.
I sat the other day and I was delegating myself and my time because I'm trying to figure out how I can get up to around. I want to see if I can get to 100 a week.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm paying attention. Like I want to get some real numbers. At $25 at 100 a week, I can take care of myself. So.
You can take care of everybody in here.
Listen, with these jokes, buddy, I'm trying to do what I can do.
All right, man. We gonna keep.
Myself.
We got to keep pushing you there, Mr. White. You got the business plan. You done spoke it, so we got to help you get some shirts out there. I already got my shirt. I think I owe you $5.
No. I already got that $5. We good. That was just one of them positive moments we always have. All
right, good. Look at God. Bless him with $5. Speaking of look at God. Jesus is real. The shirt I'm wearing today. My homeboy Eddie B. He's actually blew up in comedy. Comedian Eddie Brown.
Right.
He's writing for like an ABC show right now.
Right.
And the reason I wore this shirt today because Sylvester Turner, you know how you give out days to everybody? But this is one person who actually earned their day, not just somebody who was just given a day just because they could. Before I did my first day in comedy, he called me over to his house and we sat outside and we talked and everything. We was over there in Sunnyside and he was just basically just spitting the game. And this was before he blew up. So, and I already thought he was big because he was already, doing tours and traveling and stuff like that. And then for him to allow me to come to his house just on GP and, kick it with me, give him some advice and, that helped me keep going in comedy. And then even to this day, I'm still doing comedy because I got to watch people like him, coming up in the game. So today's Eddie B Day, March 12th. So round of applause for the
shout out to Eddie
Mr.
B
Day. Maybe we'll get him in here one day. I should have booked him. Should have booked him before he blew up, but it's too late now.
It's never too late.
I wanted to tonight's serious topic. I want to address like all the violence that's happening in this city. Like it's getting out of control. I know like we're a separate platform and we have certain listeners that listen to us and we put out music, but we do something called jamming the cramming. 9 times out of 10, if we hear a song where somebody just talking about shooting everything up, he's probably gonna get crammed by me. I mean, because that's not. I'm not. When am I gonna listen to this song? when I'm on my way to work.
But the beat might be live.
Right.
Yeah, like, hey, okay.
If the beat is live, then I
And
like the
Lil
beat.
Juke
I
made
don't
it.
like the song. Like, no, man. It's like if I'm gonna listen to a song, I gotta be able to be on my way to doing something, and this song can apply to me. Now, if you just in there talking about shooting everything up and all these different guns and clips and all this, you already in here looking broke. Or like the dude that did a long time ago, he went sent his the little girl who didn't have a hat done outside to go get a big bag of money. We was in the middle of doing a charity, and I said, "Would you like to donate some to the charity?" He put that shit up so quick.
Right.
I'm like, man, it must not be yours. You must be the middleman transporting some shit. But the violence has got to stop. Simply because all over my timeline, I've been seeing this person killed, this person missing and ended up dead. Even the other night at a comedy open mic, which I just found out today because I'm not as active on Facebook as I used to be. I've been pretty busy. A comedian got beat up the other night.
They beating up comedians now?
No, and it had nothing to do with the comedy show. Like none of that. It's the fact that this is another instance of violence. Right. Now, it's said that it was some, ex-wives, stuff like that. But for black men to still be out here trying to harm black men over whatever was said or whatever was done, and then y'all jumping up on this dude. This dude probably like maybe 60 years old. He maybe how old is this? 50, 60 years old?
At this point, it was just
that's elderly.
It was a situation that happened, and like I get it.
There's nothing that can happen that will make me want to abuse the elderly.
Right. But it was just the fact that it's a situation where I was around, and I'm like, well,
you ain't helping.
I wasn't there.
Oh,
I was there that day that it happened, and I'm just like, that was kind of uncool because it was a positive moment for him, and like it was a big thing going on, and the fact that it happened, like it kind of sucked for him. So
what? Somebody beat him up?
Yeah, he got jumped. Like I guess there's a parking lot across the street where most people park their
honestly,
car.
I don't know the whole details. I just know what he put out, and like I just hate that it kind of happened on the day that I was like
there.
Yeah.
Like you could have been in on it.
Well, but I could have been in on that shit. It could have happened to me. Like you know what I mean? Like they could have walked in and did everybody.
But ultimately,
people don't jump multiple people at once.
Yeah,
right,
it's pretty much.
But the way they did it, like nobody is unsuspecting, and I'm just be honest with you. I'm used to ignorance. Like they could have walked in that thing and just start shooting.
But this, like from what I read, this was a targeted hit.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you got to think on a broader spectrum.
Maybe on the broader spectrum, he was getting jumped into like the blood gang.
Yeah, since you want to go.
Gang shit.
I don't think Cor meant that broad.
I'm just saying, maybe that's what we don't know.
Maybe it was a random act of violence.
No, maybe he fucking stepped on the wrong toe, crossed. You never know. He could have had it coming. That could have been his karma.
This dude said his daughter told him that his mama said that her mama said she was gonna put some people on him. The daughter told him exactly how it was gonna happen. The mom took a picture of his license plate like days or nights prior to that, and the daughter is confirming that. And then for the attack to happen exactly how she said it, and they roll up on him when he getting in his car, like he's convinced that this was a targeted attack. It wasn't just a random person saying an old man come from a club late. And it's sad that it happens at a comedy club because we trying to get fans out. We trying to get barely getting the city open.
At the same time, he's probably just didn't want that to be like joked about and like tried to be played with because like, yeah, them some real scars, brother.
Oh yeah, he got told to fuck up.
Yeah, he got roughed up. You know what I mean?
I said, did they beat you up or drag you?
Like, come on, man.
Did you fight back? I want to see what the other person look like.
I'm fairly sure you probably got some scraps in, but at the same time, like, you know what I mean?
He probably was like, stop hitting me, y'all.
Is that what people do? They say stop hitting me.
Hey, man.
Have you ever been jumped?
Yeah, I've been jumped. Like, because that's the reason why I'm kind of like, I've been in the situation. You dig?
Well, how did you
do something to get in that situation, or was it random?
In Louisiana, they like ain't no size, and the size is not a problem in Louisiana. They can jump the biggest cat. They gonna get him. The littlest cat.
For what though?
But what you do?
It don't matter.
What you get?
It do matter.
When you got
We
jumped,
gotta know if you had it coming.
Exactly.
like on the cool, we you know Shreveport. You done been to Shreveport.
No, you dancing around. We asking you, did you deserve this jumping?
No.
You just randomly walking down the street.
Well, see, I have an older brother. He's mentally challenged, and I'm my brother's keeper.
Oh yeah.
So you're not gonna whoop my brother.
So you that was you. You say, "Oh, my brothers, you taking responsibility for it."
At the same time, what I'm saying is, I done been in multiple situations where I done had to stand up to multiple people because you're not gonna touch my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, but has it ever been
outside of family? Like,
oh well,
on your own accord?
You just got into it with some niggas and had to slide both of them.
Or they just jumped you.
I mean, I didn't like.
Or got slid by both of them. You know, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, but Lovey just
like,
got.
I done been in situations in school where, like, you know what I'm saying, people talking and everybody talk. You know what I'm saying? So it is, and majority of the time when you talking trash to one person, that ain't the person you talking to. You're talking to the nigga in the corner.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna slap you for helping him. Like, I know he won't it because I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
So understand.
He the only one making real eye contact.
Yeah. So, like, I be trying to tell you who I am, but a lot of times, like, I'm who I am. Like, I've been in this situation. So, low key, like, that's why I roll the way I roll. I be cool and I be quiet to the corner because I watch people. I know, like, I'm not fighting a person talking. I'm too big for him. He been told to
how
talk.
often are you in a situation where you talking to somebody and there's somebody in the back that really want to fight?
All the time.
Like, you putting yourself in, Mr. White.
But you gotta understand. Like, I'm not like
the only place you be going is comedy clubs. So,
yeah, but
so these comedians trying to slide you. Do I need to get back out to these other mics?
Listen, you never know.
If I need to get back out there, just tell me.
Because it's like that.
You need to get back out there.
It's not that random.
It's an A&B conversation.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, like, I've been jumped before. I've been in a situation before, and, like, I personally, with that, if it's funny, you know what I'm saying? It's funny for some people, but until you get on the other end of that situation,
I think it depends on, like, everything surrounding the jumping. Now, if you did something wrong, like, as a comedian, if I'm a comedian, I'm talking shit to somebody on stage, a group of niggas, and they be like, all right, we gonna see you outside, then I already know to be expecting something. If they leave before me, head on the swivel.
I get all that, but like the way it was set up.
That's unexpected.
Right.
I ain't never did nothing to nobody that's gonna put me in that type of situation. Not knowingly. Like, nobody's gonna warn me that I might get my ass whooped and you're gonna catch me by myself a few days later.
Right.
I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. White, I got the tip. 713-222 tips.
Right.
Then told me that some niggas try to jump me, so I'm gonna be prepared for that.
Well, I mean,
now you gonna still take the L. Like,
I mean, in truth, right? In truth, we can't know what other people are thinking, how they thinking, and or which way they want to take stuff.
He probably just had a good ass night in comedy, finna get on to this house,
and, like,
you know,
trying to go to
God is good.
Voila.
The devil surely is busy.
And, like, cause I done seen, like, straight up videos where cats say, like, cause they put it in the raps where they say they angry enough to shoot up the hearse.
Yeah.
I done seen cats stop the hearse, snatch a body out, throw it on the car.
That's overkill.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they did that though. They did, like, a dude did that, snatched the body out the casket, throw it in front of his people. People. You know, like, ain't nobody, and, like, people trying to stop him, but, like, this is, like, his family's out there, and he done snatched this man out there. Like, who is that angry?
First off, I got angry at a funeral, but it wasn't because something like that happened. It was because somebody in my family died, and somebody else was up there like screaming out like, "Lord, why you leave me with them?" And them, we was all sitting on the front row.
Right.
Like that was. I ain't gonna say who it was because, you know, they the matriarch of the family. Right. But that's some bullshit because it's like, hey, we taking care of you right now.
Oh shit!
I started standing up and say, well, you can get on up in there with them. Save us some money.
No.
But low key, man, I hate that happened to
it sucks, man.
But, you know what I mean? And I guess because it's not a comedy deal. That's the thing for me.
Yeah,
it's outside of comedy. That's where.
That's what it looks like. It could happen to anybody.
That's where I kind of go. Okay, this wasn't like another comedian jumped on another comedian or some shit. You see what I'm saying? This wasn't
comedian on comedian violence.
Right. It wasn't nothing like this. Was like some personal life shit.
When's the last time some comedians actually fought?
You know, man, they have scraps daily these days, man.
Really?
Like, yeah.
When was the last time though? This year?
I think like Wednesday. There was like not Wednesday, but Tuesday actually. There was a scrap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know when white people have they scraps, they be quiet.
Oh yeah, they fight with their wrists.
No, they fight, but they just don't tell people. Like they be bruised up and everything. They don't make posts or nothing like that. They just quietly go home and soak.
I got
like
another thing that's going on in the community. I don't know the guy. It's the comedy community. They talking about that this guy, a specific person, I can't remember his name. He's no longer allowed to come to a couple open mics because he tried to stick his finger in a girl at a bar.
Another thing that is awkward, and I'm just like,
was he a white Hispanic? What type of comedian is he? I've never seen him.
Oh, honestly, I don't know what race he is.
You know what? He's not black.
Yeah, he's a non-black man. Because you know what I'm saying, you have multiracial people, and that could pass off as white. So you don't want to sit here and give everything to my Caucasian counterparts, and they start looking at us like, you know what, we can easily slide all this shit over here to y'all, goddammit.
We barely let you in this club.
So logically, he was doing something that a bartender asked him, or basically was saying that he needed to stop. I wasn't there. I really can't speak on it. Yeah. In truth, I do know that a lot of cats within the Houston community, comedy community, they got issues. They do have issues. They are sometimes can be weird around females. And I'm gonna just say this: go to Sugar's in San Antonio if you weird. Like go to that strip club and put like a couple of dollars in some strippers like panties and like have your way with life, but
enjoy your life.
But go there before you go to open mics or go to other places, because your ass gonna end up in jail. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what's happening right now.
You're gonna end up in jail messing around, and like I'm low key afraid to even go, hey, how you doing? Because like I don't want to be the fat creepy guy. You see what I'm saying? And like these dudes is out here making it even worse.
Oh my
God! You can't even speak to females without looking weird. So it's like
these comedians be acting real funny, like with not just females in the game, but females just around the game. Because in comedy, you always have like maybe 6 to 8 females who either in comedy or just enjoy comedy so much they at all the shows. They would never really get on stage.
Right.
And it's like guys be shooting a shot, and the female can turn them down, and they cool with it. But if other comedians are around, it's like they gonna keep like competing to get somebody that already said, hey, I don't want you. And then at some point it just gets weird because the way they talking to the female, like she a piece of meat and she just sitting there like looking uncomfortable and shit. And we really don't say nothing to the other comics because we don't know she done already turned you down already. She trying not to embarrass you.
Well, it ain't even that. It's just I'm minding my own business. And I don't know if y'all got here together, because I just got here. It's not my business to walk around and see who's having what conversation, who's talking about what. I'm going to buy me a drink. I got a joke that I'm thinking about. I got some
better pay attention.
I'm going to say hey to.
You better pay attention. Keep your head on a swivel.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not out here trying to be in every female's face, and I'm not out here.
Oh no, we don't do that.
Talking to every person that is a creep or someone who thinks they're cool because they want to be famous or whatever, because you think I'm cool now, but 6 months ago I wasn't jack shit, so I'm not hanging with you, and it is what it is. But at
you knew that was going to happen when you started doing shows all the time.
It ain't even that. It's just at a point, like, people just tend to start trying to gravitate to you over the people that they were gravitating to, because they realize this person is weird, and why am I hanging with this person? So let's go hang with the person that they told me was the weird person, because he seems to be doing very well being weird by himself. So basically, I just I stick to myself, man. I hang out with the crew I hang out with, and I'm chilling. That's just it. And I mean, even when I'm not hanging out with certain people or certain characters, I can mix and mingle because, hey, I have discipline. Like, it's cool. There's a set of titties around me daily. They're my own. I see other ladies with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, just relax.
You said a set.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, there is so much that you can do around. Like, just go to the grocery store. Go to Fiesta. If you go to Fiesta, ain't nobody got a bra on in the Fiesta in the middle of the goddamn day.
Nobody got no bra on. Ain't nobody got no girdle on.
In Walmart,
ain't nobody
Fiesta,
kids got shoes on.
I'm trying to take. What is y'all doing?
You can get you some corn outside.
Jesus
Somebody
Christ.
who ain't washed their hands.
Listen, if you need some net bad, I'm taking this and that.
Hold on.
You just walk around.
Oh, you talking about the finger thing?
Yeah.
There's your special guest, I think. Nope. Just kidding.
Oh, what's good?
It's that nigga Black.
Yeah, this is
It's the Black in the building.
That nigga Therese probably kicked in. He probably wrecked his car or something if he ain't here yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I just be defensive when it comes to people being weird and that could make me look weird, especially if you ended up like trying to take a picture of me or some shit. Because now you don't know who is who these days. You don't know who went to jail for molestation or rape or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, man.
That's why I feel
You must be our special. Nope.
Wait, they walked in? That's like, wait, this don't look right.
Oh, no, that was for Kalana. They could have walked through.
Yeah. You want to take? Well,
yeah, it's too late. He done already went and saved them. Hey, but another thing too, with all the violence that's going on, like if you're gonna be coming like condolences or rest in peace, all the stuff people normally say, at least read a couple comments on the thread, because somebody was part of an act of violence and they end up losing their life. And the person commented was telling people like, hey, the person is gone now, da 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 da. And people still keep commenting like, yeah, we're gonna help find them. We're gonna find them. And the girl is like, he passed. And then somebody else is still commenting like, hey, we're gonna find them. Like, yeah, they sharing and everything. And she's still like, he's passed. So now everybody out here arguing, saying like, stop saying we're gonna find them. The dude is no longer here. And I'm like, turn off the comments on the post. People not reading. I mean, at some point, at first it was like kind of funny because it's like, come on, y'all, y'all. At some point, y'all just playing with this person, and I think that's what ended up happening. And even to this day, I'm still going back to the post just to see who commented, just because I'm like, who's not reading, who's on Facebook commenting just to be commenting because everybody else is commenting. Right. So that's the kind of stuff I pay attention to on Facebook, but I ain't been on that much. It's just I've been seeing a lot of violence on my Facebook.
I haven't, because I keep positivity.
I don't even be on Facebook like that.
I try to make positive posts, positive comments. I don't get a lot of likes for my positive posts in the morning, but there's a lot of negative.
Well, you need to share some violence or something.
You negative trolls just sitting around going, you know what? You cannot be that positive every day. You know what? Positivity really is fucking my life up. It happens.
Better make sure you get you a shirt too.
Yeah, please get a shirt, man. Email me, mr.c.white@27@gmail.com. Tell me.
Can they inbox you on social media and just say I need a shirt?
Inbox me at Instagram at the Black Crocodile, and inbox me on Facebook at Cornelius White.
Cash App. You take Cash App?
Cash App, cash, Visa, debit. If you got
Zelle,
if you got the will to mail it to me, I promise you, I will put that. I will put one of those money orders into this bank account, because Wells Fargo will figure it out.
Transfer the Bitcoins to you.
Don't send.
Oh, you ain't messing with the Bitcoins yet.
I haven't made it to that advance.
Come on, Mr. White, we can buy some stocks.
Yeah,
we need to invest. I know Lovey bought some Bitcoin.
We were supposed to at one point.
I got a piece of one.
I remember that.
It went up.
Before the price went up.
No, I'm saying like when I be buying it in like little pieces.
Oh, increments.
Yeah. So now I got like a piece of one. One is like $40,000.
Yeah, I got you. Because I ran into somebody the other day that I've been knowing for a long time, and they was like kind of explaining to me like the Coinbase and what's going on with the system, and he was like, "Hey, right now this company is an under company of the company that's involved in the lawsuit that's about to get passed because they're gonna open it up to everybody. He was like, now is the time to buy in this company because it's gonna go from like, I want to say 14 cents to almost $30 a share. And I hadn't done enough research, but he said there's an inner circle of people who know what's about to move here and there. And somebody somebody within that circle let him know, like, hey, this is about to move. So I got to get the right names. I think I'm going to invest a little bit in it myself to make a little money.
You should.
I don't be trusting people with my money. I'm going to take my shit out quick and just start all over again. When they get to like 100,000, I'm going to pull it out and start it over again. And another thing, too, with that, I don't know if people care as much, but the companies you're investing in, do a little research and figure out what they're spending their money on. You don't want to be funding
Al-Qaeda.
Not even Al-Qaeda. This what's going on in Houston? The big thing where they kidnapping girls, like sex trafficking. You don't want to be funding sex trafficking because you're trying to get rich off a coin scheme.
Yeah, that is true. That happens.
That's what's happening. So at least do your research and know where your money is going because something's doubling your money. It ain't just doubling over time just because it's sitting there. So figure out what's going on with that. Corn, when we gonna do another show, man?
We will end up getting something together soon.
Are we gonna do something here again? Because I felt like last time it was kind of cool what we did. Lovely, was you feeling it here?
I loved it. I love in intimate settings.
I'm with it. But
so yeah, we're
let's keep
gonna
it positive, and whenever we can figure it out.
We've got several venues at our disposal, so it's not like
who got a camera. We need to do some headshots. We're gonna update our flyer too.
Yes, I need to update your flyer.
Yeah,
and we have several cameramen at our disposal as well.
I know Carl do more of the filming.
No, I know. I'm talking about we got,
and I know
photographers.
Kenny can do it on his end, but
he ain't a photographer.
Kenny will take the picture and do the flyer.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. If you're gonna get headshots, if you just
that's what we're gonna do.
I'm saying.
Yeah, we gotta get.
I might have somebody come and just do headshots for everybody. That'd be cool.
Cool, yeah. When you can get them here?
It depends on how much it's gonna be, how many people, and what we all gonna put together to pay for the shits.
All right, cool. Let's work on it. Be glad.
Yeah.
I need to move this shit.
Cool. So yeah, we can get a whole new. We need to go on and do it for another radio station. Come out with a whole bunch of new flyers for all their shows, and then be the same person on every single show, hosting some shit.
Right.
Jeez Louise.
I'm taking my other shot.
Okay.
What else we got, Mr. White? I'm gonna be out of town tomorrow.
I'm chilling.
I'm about to cut up tomorrow. I can't sing, but tomorrow you gonna think I can sing. I might go live.
Oh shit.
It started off with Marvin Sapp, so
that's what you're gonna do.
Bring the Lord is already setting the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're gonna do the Battle of the Bands, and then Cisco gonna come in
and do the
with
thong
Drew
song.
Hill. I hope we don't do the thong.
Guarantee you, he gonna do the song and the dance.
I can't really sing too much on the thong song.
The song and the dance.
The song the same first 3 times.
What?
Yeah, it worked. That was a hit. That's why it was a hit.
What happened?
He did the same verse 3 times. I said that's why it's a hit.
Well,
It's classic.
Then they're gonna do the Battle of the Bands after that. I know the city gonna be lit. They moved it. They actually moved it from Cotton Bowl Stadium, which they had like some weird chairs and stuff there. They had renovated it, but it wasn't what it needed to be. And they moved it to Globe Life Stadium, which is I think the Rangers Park. So it's a whole lot nicer stadium. And they ain't packing it out. So I'm gonna get up in there. I'm gonna sing. I probably ain't gonna have no voice when I get back. And KK don't really know that I know all the words.
She gonna be serenaded.
Yeah, I might take my shirt off. I don't know. She
nigga. Well, tomorrow also we're gonna be at Rip the Mic at Level Up off 1960.
Yeah, 1925
So,
Cypress Creek Parkway.
We're judging as usual.
What's the prize amount? Was it $1,000?
$1,000 best single, and then they win a situation with us here at Let It Jam Radio.
I think if I go up there and freestyle, if I got a nice beat, I think I can. And when you freestyle and then you gonna turn it to a song, all you gotta do is when you get stuck on that part, just keep repeating and that automatically becomes the hook.
So you Cisco now.
Yeah, thank you.
You trying to be Cisco.
Hey, that's what I'm
you gotta do the leg dance. You Hit your leg with the.
I got bad knees. You know I ain't fucking with no leg dance. I do all this arm shit, but the legs ain't gonna get there.
Go get it.
Hookah. No, I just got to talking about cutting down the violence.
That was D-Black.
No. No guns on this show, Lovey.
No gun bars.
No
Sorry.
No gun bars. I know you. They be having some nice gun bars in the battle rap, but I'd be like, damn, you didn't have to shoot that nigga that hard. Like, if the bullet's gonna kill him, why do you have to shoot him that hard? Like, come on, man. I don't know. It's like if I lose in a battle rap, I probably just gonna wear my mask for the rest of my life.
Why?
Even if everybody gets back saying like you can't go out there like that, because hell nah. If you can Google me losing, I'm gonna disappear.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna disappear. And when I say disappear, like my definition of disappear is not just y'all not gonna see me on the radio station no more.
Why disappear?
No.
Why not?
No.
Like, say you move to another city and say the same thing. Like, you gonna lose. You gonna take an L.
If I take an L in battle rap because I'm not a battle rapper, I'm gonna disappear.
That's what you do though.
Nah,
battle rapper, you gotta be like tough.
We
know some battle rappers, don't we?
The way I disappear is gonna be tough because I'm gonna do some shit that nobody else do. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna shave my eyebrows. I'm gonna shave my mustache. I'm gonna shave all my hair. I'm gonna just be a bald nigga.
So you won't be that nigga that
lost. I won't be that nigga that lost.
And your new hair will go back. Right, and it'll be winning hair, not losing hair.
I don't think I'm gonna let it grow back. I'm just
man, you just never go back.
If a nigga can Google me and laugh at it, nah, ain't no coming back from that. What else we got? We're gonna get back to the comedy shows. You know, chill out on the violence. If you know somebody rapping by violence, tell them to, put a Jesus bar in there somewhere.
Listen, if you rapping by violence and you made it through and you know what you're doing and you got lyrics, you can put it together.
Put it out there for the kids.
Make it make sense.
Put it out there for the kids.
I mean, you don't know what it is, but it is what it is. Positivity.
See, Corn just don't want to be telling y'all, hey, he wants y'all to continue being violent because he the positive one. So it makes him look better. That's why, hey, put your shit out there. Shoot the nigga, put it out, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow morning with a positivity post. He died last night. But, God is good.
All the time. Right?
Fucking my life up. Negativity is fucking yours up. That's really it for me. I didn't have much to talk about today. I know we got on a little bit late. I was the special guest who did not show up tonight will not be invited back. Yeah, it's like before. Let me go ahead and cover all my bases.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a text. I didn't have a call. I didn't have a Facebook invite. He won't be invited back. I mean. It just is like do it. If you can't make it, if you're caught in traffic, that's cool. I understand it is what it is, but
don't call no shit.
I ain't gonna even waste the time putting together that little bullshit ass flyer I put together because it was some bullshit. And I'm at work putting together this bullshit, and you don't even show up. So it's like, hey, I'm on the clock for this shit. But yeah, that's really it. We're gonna start getting another thing we're working on too. We're gonna start getting more comics in here. Like more comics in the city, a couple bigger names. A lot of the lower local cats, probably a little higher than up and coming. We're gonna try to work on some established people.
Get the school,
but not the same ones. If you've been here,
we can get people that's moving.
If you've been here in the last 6 months, you won't be back.
Goddamn, Boris.
I mean, it is what it is.
Trying to have some retention here.
No, that's it. 6 months. You know how many comedians we got in this city? It's at least 300.
Well, we need all 300 of them to cycle through here.
Well, we only do 52 shows a year.
Well, we have to do some 2-a-days.
It's going to take us 5 years to get them all.
Well, we're going to have to do some 2-a-days.
All right, one on Thursday and one on Friday.
Yep. Double up.
All right, I think that's pretty much it. Did you have anything else, Mr. White? Ms. Lovey, did you have any announcements? 1925 Cypress Creek Parkway, rip the mic, come win $1,000.
Mm-hmm. Little Jam Radio's in the building. Yep. Badges on.
Check
ready to rock. What?
Lovey ain't said badges on this many times since ever. The one day I don't wear my badge, and the reason I didn't wear my badge is because I left the house early and I was going to stop back by the house and grab the rest of my stuff. but I saw how bad traffic was, and I didn't want to be super late. So I went back and got my badge. And I told Lovey that when I first walked in. But she wanted, oh, look, D Black ain't got his either. So hey, it's too late. The show over there. The show over there.
He just want to bring somebody else in.
Yeah, I ain't want to be by myself. She ain't got one either. She done been here enough time. She close enough to the team to have a badge right now.
She said she working on it.
Okay, I can't just give her one. The way her mama worked for hers, right?
You can get her a baby badge, just a little bit.
A little bit.
It ain't good. You ain't graduated to the big one.
Cute.
Get her a baby chain.
Yeah, that would be.
But that's it for me. But I appreciate y'all keeping it real low.
And corn.
www.